Hello everybody, welcome to Map Review, where I had a good idea for a Geoguessr map like a year ago. It's been in my backlog for a while, but I decided to look if somebody had already made the map, and indeed two people have already made this exact map. The idea is we're on tri-country borders, like tri-points, where three countries' borders meet. So not a lot of them in the world, but if we can figure out the countries, they should be pretty pinpointable. I'm going to try and get as high of a score as I can, of course. I don't think it's going to be very hard, but who knows? And then we'll see which of these two maps is the greatest. I suspect they're both going to have a lot of the same locations, but hopefully we won't have any repeats. Let's see. So this first map is the Border Triple Point. It's created by DT76. Thanks for creating this, and this is the most played out of the two of them. So I guess this is just a type of map that not a lot of people are looking for. I don't know. Let's play it. I'm going to put this link in the description so all of you can play along by going down there and clicking it before you watch me play it, obviously. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alrighty. So, luckily this is not a location I've seen before. You know, a fair amount of these tri-point border whatever locations I have looked at before on Google Earth or Google Maps whenever I've come close. But this one I don't recognize. I guess it's this pillar over here. This must be marking the tri-border point, right? And this has a little crest on it with a crown on top. And a lion on the crest here? See, I don't know. But if it's a monarchy that we're on the tri-point border of, then it can only be that many places. So in so many places. The Netherlands, I think, have a monarchy, and they do have a tri-point border, but I do think I've also looked at this, actually. So, yeah, this is not it either. Then, obviously, the UK has a monarchy, but it's not going to be that. I mean, something like Thailand, I think, has a monarchy, but we're not going to be there. I guess this might just be an old symbol that is stuck around, in which case, I'm in deep trouble. I have to say, it does feel like Northern European. It's not going to be that. That's another river, but can I find a better guess? Here, perhaps? There's another river! Oh my goodness. Put down there. Here. Yeah, Austria, Slovenia. Oh, but what was it? It was Luxembourg, Belgium, and France. Interesting, there actually is a river here, so that shouldn't have deterred me. Okay, well, that's fair enough. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I got pretty close compared to how little information I have, but I definitely think this should have been pinpointable. Somebody's gonna do it, I'm sure. Okay, what do we got here? More of a hint? Well, yes, we do. We've got writing, which should help me. We've also got some poles over here. This one is blue and yellow, which is making me think perhaps Ukrainian border. And this one, red, white, and black. This must be something left behind by the third country on this border. Some kind of sigil, I don't know. Oof. I'm thinking Europe, obviously, as you can tell. It's not going to be here. Let's just have a look at a bunch of tri-country border. I know this is not this one. I don't think it's going to be here because we've got a road going through, and the more I look at this location, the more I think there's going to be a river at least down there. So I guess I'm going to keep it there unless I find something better. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. This is pretty good. I think I'm going to go with this. Well, good news is it wasn't where I originally had it. It was between Ukraine, Hungary, and Romania. Should have gone with that Ukraine guess, I guess. Because what did I do? I looked at these two tri-border points, but I didn't look at this one. Okay, I'll try to amp up my brain for this next one. See if I can't get at least one 5K in here. Let's see. Well, this is not Ukrainian. This is Cyrillic, and MO. Might this be to do with Moldova? What's that say? 1993. We've got like an Orthodox cross over here, and just generally a very flat area here. Moscovich. See, I don't read Cyrillic, so I don't really know. It could be way out in like Central Asia, because this doesn't seem like it's in the middle of Europe, does it? This seems very vast and open. The road that went here comes from the west. It's not there. That's the Caucasus Mountains. This is certainly not in the mountains. But it's not going to be here, is it? Those are also mountains. Yeah, not a lot of tri-country borders in Russia at all, is there? Huh? Surely that's not it. Would be pretty cool if I got it and that was it, though. Is it gonna be in Central Asia like this? I don't think with this cross. I kind of forgot that when I said that. So I guess I'm gonna just stay with this. Stick with that and see how it does me. I should have switched. Man, this is harder than it looks, or than I thought it would be. That was the exact point I was looking at, going, ooh, should I change to this? I didn't see the road coming from the west. It's not here. Did I misread the compass? Or I sure hope I didn't. I'm starting to break a sweat here. I'm doing really bad. I'm humiliating myself on camera. What is this? Okay, well, I guess we've got Google coverage. And we've got a car that somebody could probably recognize. I don't do Google car meta. I try to stay away from that to as large a degree as I can. I don't even know exactly which part of the world this is. Where's the sun? The sun is in the north, which narrows it down a lot, actually. Not a lot of countries in the southern hemisphere have Google coverage, so I mean we can discount all of Oceania. No tri-country borders there, so I guess it could be down here, but it doesn't feel like southern Africa as much as it feels like South America. Okay, well, I've narrowed it down to South America. So far so good. Let's just look at every single tri-country border point, huh? So if it were here, I guess it would be like right there. But there would be a river right there as well. So, yeah. Move on. Move on. It's not here. Oh, no, it's not going to be there either. It's a lot more built up. There would have been a memorial or something marking it. This is out in the middle of the Altiplano. How about this? No, it's not going to be there. Could it be out here? I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be. Don't tell me it's going to be. It's going to actually be South Africa or Southern Africa. Where would it be? Not there. Not there. Not there. No, it's got to be. I can't think of another place it could be. What's that going to be? Not 5,000 points. But the tri-country border was there. I will take this as an absolute success especially compared to the last round I played. Okay, so for this last location of the first map, we're in the middle of a river, interestingly. So I've already looked at a bunch of European borders that are within rivers, and this for sure looks like Europe. Now we've got a dam of some sort, or more like a, what's this called, a sluice? What else? A big old bridge right there. Okay. I'm gonna assume, or actually two big old bridges. I'm gonna assume that the compass works here. And also, am I seeing the German flag down there? In which case, it can't be a lot of places. This already reminded me of France as I spawned in, or as I was dropped here. And this could be France. Let's just move into the map. If that's the German flag, which I think it is, it can only be so many places. Let's see, was this a river? It was, but it's not large enough. Let's see down here. Ooh, see, this is better. This is better. We've got a bridge with a larger bridge behind it. The compass doesn't quite work, but this could definitely be it. Okay. Yes, look at this. Look at this. We've got water being diverted in here, which fits perfectly with what I'm seeing right here. So I think I'm gonna be right here on the Germany, Luxembourg, and France border. This is gonna be my final guess. Meters off of that country border point. But you know, it really matters to me, okay? Guess. Of course it was right on there. I should have known. Alright, 26 meters is still 5,000 points, so I can be proud of that one. Oof! A rough start to this challenge, but pulled through in the end and got very close on the last two. Looking forward to seeing just how close you can get, though, because those weren't easy, I wouldn't say. It's mainly the first one where I'm really kicking myself. You know, the third one was also rough, you know, seeing as I actually looked at the location, but I just couldn't quite, like, confirm it to myself. Next map. This next one is basically the same concept, except sometimes the border itself doesn't have a photosphere. In that case, the closest point has been chosen. The starting location is always pointing towards the 3-country border tri-point, whatever. I'm gonna make it a challenge. I'm gonna keep the 3-minute timer and the no moving, and of course I'm gonna copy this link and put it in the description so you can play both of these before you watch me do it. Ooh, interesting. We're out in what looks like a river. It must be a river. Here's the German flag. Great start. What's this say? Allensbach. Okay. We were starting out by looking out into the lake here. So I assume this is just a lake border. First thing I'm thinking is the Bodensee here, like Lake Constance. 3 countries have borders that kind of meet here. Austria, Switzerland, and Germany. So I'm thinking that might be it. Now it's just a question of where is Allensbach? Is it the name of a town? That would be great help. Actually, before we start looking, can we figure out roughly where in the lake we are? It gets bigger out there, it seems. So I'm gonna assume we're somewhere up here. Strandbad Eichwald. Oh, this is better. A little better. But, excuse me? This is inexcusable. This is obviously not where we were. You are in trouble if you think you can get away with stuff like this. Now I won't get to figure out where I actually was. Looks like I was actually up here. Allensbach. That's not where the borders meet. Sorry for putting you through that if you played the link before me. This is not fair. Aha, this looks a lot more like it's going to be at the exact location than I can maybe even trust the compass. Let's have a look at this. Okay, state border. I can't tell what the state is named though. And then we've got 2 different languages, one of them being Cyrillic. Are these both official languages of the country that I'm coming from? Who knows? Eesti. Okay, well, that should be Estonia, right? In that case, I think there's only 2, or maybe just 1 tri-country border it could be. Let's have a look in here and see what we find. Estonia, Latvia, and Russia. There's a little, can we call this a roundabout? This definitely fit the description. Just hope I'm not up here. I think I'm just gonna send it. Okay, see, I was indeed on the Estonian side. That's 5,000 points. I honestly cannot be mad after what I've been through in this first game. Let's just go to the next round and see what we've got. Oh, what a lovely sight. It's nice to be back. This is the exact point where I placed Harrier in I think my latest video. So that's fun. Fun to be back. Yeah, so, I mean, Harrier said it all. We have Ukraine. On this side, we've got, it says Polska. We've got the Polish writing on the signs. And then, of course, over here behind the pillar, we've got the symbol or the sigil or whatever from the Slovakian country flag. So we are right up here. I won't spend much more time on it than that. Yeah, let's just put it like here. I don't know. It was on the Ukrainian side. Whatever. Oh, well, this might also prove to be easy enough. What do we have here? Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar. Cool. So it looks like the tri-country border is also the meeting of 2 rivers. What rivers are these going to be? The Mekong River, perhaps? The Mekong River, definitely. What's the other one? The Ruak. Never heard of that one. Okay, so the Golden Triangle is probably the place where I'm at. There's definitely a triangle. And it seems to line up. Even the compass seems to be happy with this. We have a Buddha to our south, which would be this here. So yeah, it all makes sense. Yes, 2 meters off. Definitely didn't hurt. All right. Well, that was an easy end to what started out as a nightmare. Oh, wait, excuse me a second. There's one more. What in the world? I thought I was done. Okay, this one should also be pretty easy though. What do we have? Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, Porto Velho, all big Brazilian cities. Peru, Brazil. Okay, so at least those 2 countries are here. What flags do we have over here? That's the Brazilian, that's the Peruvian. Maybe that over there is the Bolivian? It's got to be the Bolivian flag. I don't know, I feel like the 3rd country has to be Bolivia, right? We do have a big old road going through right here. We've got the river to our north, definitely. So it's just a question of putting ourselves right here where we see the street going off to the east. All right. that should be it. Yes, 7 meters off, that's fine. That's fine. Now let's read the results. You know, this is a quite respectable score, especially compared to what we had before. Just that does calm me down after the treachery, which was round 1 in the middle of Lake Constance here. But, oh, I don't know. I have set this up as a competition between the two maps, and I think I'll give it to map number 1. Even if it kicked my behind, I feel like that one was a little more pure. It stayed closer to the border points. I don't remember, actually, if the compass was always reliable. But I'm gonna say, yes, it was. And that really means a lot, doesn't it? Especially when you're trying to geodetective your way out of a map like this. So, I'm gonna give it to map number 1. Both were fun, though. I don't think I could ever do this sort of playthrough again, because there are only so many, like, there are only 50 locations in each of these. And I've already seen some of them before, as you saw with the one I just showed here, and here it was again. So I hope you enjoyed this very special video of Hamfrags guessing borders. I might do it again, but not with tri-country border points. If you enjoyed this video, that's great. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.